Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We're very happy here to see everyone and such a great energy in the room. My name is Dr. Jillian Campana. I'm the Associate Dean of Undergraduate Studies at HUSS, and I'm welcoming you to the School of Humanities and Social Sciences Awards Ceremony. We are here to honor outstanding students in the humanities, in the arts, in education, and in the social sciences. And we're also here to say goodbye to departing faculty and staff. Please take a moment to turn off your cell phones or to silence them, please. And also try to stay for the duration of the ceremony as a sign of respect to those who are being honored today. Students, you have chosen to study what you care deeply about. You listened to your instincts. You've been exposed to diverse perspectives, and you've cultivated an intellectual curiosity, a work ethic, adaptability, and a great sense of awareness. You are prepared to address the challenges with creativity and with perspective. And you are going to draw upon the research, and you are going to draw upon the disciplinary skills that you have gained in your field. These abilities are going to lead to fulfillment professionally and personally. And also, we believe that you will make a difference in the world. That's a very profound thing, and we thank you for that. And HUSS is always here to remind you of this. This is your home. We are not going anywhere. Even though some are leaving, the institution remains. We're always here for you. And we look forward to watching you grow well into the future. I'm always so proud and happy to see the number of alumni that come back. It almost feels they're still students. I myself am one of those. So please do come back, visit us, be here with us so that we can see what you achieve and what you become. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the Dean of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, Dr. John Malloy, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Campana. Good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to the HUSS Awards Ceremony for 2025-26. Before we move on to the student awards, I would like to express my thanks and appreciation to all our faculty members. The school is blessed with a very diverse and dedicated group of faculty members of international reputation. They're deeply committed to teaching, research, and learning. I would also like to express my thanks and appreciation to our staff members who are so essential to the smooth operation of the school. And I'd also like to express my warm thanks to our students who are at the heart of the university, and to extend my congratulations to everyone who will be graduating. We look forward to welcoming you back to AUC as alumni. Of course, you will be always a part of HUSS. As Dr. Campana said, we'd like to recognize our longtime faculty and staff members, which we will do now, for their exceptional work, their scholarship, their commitment to the school and to AUC. Our faculty have made AUC the exceptional university that it is, and our staff have played a foundational role in supporting that goal. It is our responsibility and the responsibility of you, our students and alumni, to continue to build on that tradition of excellence and commitment. Today, we will be honoring 6 faculty members. Together, they represent 144 years of service to the university. For those of us who've been around a short time, it makes us stand back a little bit. And today, we will also honor our 4 staff members who together represent 129 years of service to the university. It's not a contest to see who has served the longest, but it is a way to kind of understand the impact that people have had on the institution. This year, we thought it would be appropriate to invite words of appreciation from individuals whose lives have been touched by all our honorees. So I will be inviting to the podium faculty members, department chairs, students, and alumni to pay tribute to our colleagues, faculty, and staff members alike. I'd first like to welcome to the podium Dr. Dina Amin, Associate Professor and Director of the Theater Program in the Department of the Arts, who will offer a few words in gratitude to Professor and Associate Dean Jillian Campana, who joined AUC in 2016. And Dr. Amin will also pay tribute to the Executive Assistant to the Chair, Ms. Abir Nakash, who joined AUC in 1990.
Can you guys see me? Okay. Jillian, I read this because if I don't, I'll just keep going. All right? So some people simply run a place, others transform it. Jillian is unmistakably one of those who transform. Wherever she goes, she leaves things more thoughtful, more vibrant, and more alive than she found them. To speak of Jillian is to speak of friendship, instant, genuine, and disarming. I don't make friends easily, but with her, it was effortless. Her instinct is to meet people with a warm smile and an open heart, to accept them fully and to invite them in without hesitation. I will deeply miss her guidance, her wisdom, her remarkable ability to see the bigger picture when the rest of us are caught up in the details. She has a rare balance, the courage to speak up when something isn't right, and the generosity to celebrate others when it is. Jillian is not only a wonderful colleague, but also an exceptional mentor and a deeply generous teacher. Her commitment to socially conscious theater is not just a professional focus. It is a principle she lives by, a true expression of care and love. To watch her with her students is to see her at her very best, full of joy, energy, and contagious sense of joy. Beyond all of this, there are the details that make her who she is. Her quiet discipline, her love for sports and exercise, which I don't get, her sharp and unexpected sense of humor, and above all, her deep and evident love for her daughter. Jillian, you have left an imprint that will not fade. You will be missed more than words can capture, but we will also celebrate your successes in your new position, because girl, you'll blow them away. And we will keep waiting for you to come back because you've drunk enough water from the Nile to do so. We love you.
I go on.
Yes. Yeah, please.
Okay, I'm going to, yes, that's fine. We can improvise. So now we will be paying tribute to our colleague, Abir Naesh, who retired this year. So here it goes. Abir and I bonded instantly over something very simple and joyful, our shared love for cats. The moment we discovered it, a quiet connection turned into a warm friendship, filled with cat emojis, candy, laughter, and the kind of ease that makes you feel you've known someone forever. I joined AUC during COVID, when the world and our colleagues felt distant and scattered. Abir was the one who closed that distance for me. She welcomed me in, guided me through every step, introduced me to others, and answered my endless questions with remarkable patience and kindness. Later, when I shared how extraordinary she had been to me, I discovered something beautiful about her. Everyone had a story like me. That same generosity, that same care, Abir gave it freely to all of us. Over her many years at AUC in the arts department and the theater program, Abir was more than a colleague. She was an anchor, a source of steady support, a trusted voice, and a true friend to faculty, staff, and students alike. People turned to her not just for answers, but for assurance, warmth, and wisdom. Abir, thank you for your generosity, your kindness, your patience, your ever-present smile, and yes, for the candy and the hugs that made even the hardest days softer. You are deeply missed.
Thank you, Dina. Abir and Ash couldn't join us today, but we will be sending her gift to her. Now I'd like to welcome to the podium Dr. Amin El-Bendari, Associate Professor and Chair of the Sheikh Hassan Abbas Sharbatli Department of Arab and Islamic Civilizations, who will offer a few words of gratitude to Associate Professor Eleanor Fernandez, who joined AUC in 1999.
Today is a wonderful opportunity to thank Dr. Leonor Fernandez for all her support of the department and of AUC. Lena has been a pillar of the Department of Arab and Islamic Civilizations for much of her academic career. With a BA in Economics and Political Science from AUC, she went on to earn an MA with a specialization in Islamic Art and Architecture from our department in 1976. And at the time, AUC was a much, much smaller affair, but the Arabic Studies department was quite special already and had a unique cohort of faculty and students. It boasted such luminaries as K.A.C. Cresswell, whose collections now form the core of the Rare Books and Special Collections Library, but also such distinguished names as Layla Ali Ibrahim, Crystal Kessler, Michael Rogers, and George Scanlon. Lena and her classmates were among the earliest scholars to work on the medieval Waqf documents as sources for social and cultural history. They were among the first generation of scholars to study monuments through documentary sources and to connect the study of material culture to that of social and cultural history, not only political or architectural history. And after finishing her MA thesis on the Madrasa of Sultan Sha'ban, Lena moved to the US, where she studied for her PhD in Islamic history at Princeton University. Her book on the Khanqa in Mamluk Egypt remains one of the foundational works in the field, as do her numerous articles on all subjects related to Awqaf. They are essential readings for anyone working on the history of Waqf and the social history of Sufism, especially in Egypt. After her PhD in teaching at US universities for many years, she returned to AUC in 1999, where she rejoined her department, this time as a faculty member, serving in various capacities, including for over 10 years as department chair. I don't know how she did it. She taught hundreds, if not thousands, of students, supervised numerous MA theses, and mentored many of us, many of the junior faculty at the time. And she introduced new courses to the curriculum, including a very popular course on Egypt in international and Red Sea trade. We've been very lucky to have her as a teacher, colleague, and mentor, and I, in particular, have been lucky to have her as my chair when I first joined the department, to have her very gentle mentoring style at times and straight to the point, nonsensical advice at many other times. Lena taught me also how to take things, or to try and take things a little bit lightly, and to keep in mind that when Cairo and when AUC gets too tough, you can always turn on some classical music and things will become more bearable. We are immensely grateful to her, again, as a teacher, a colleague, and a mentor, and we're happy to have this opportunity to thank her today for her service. She did promise that she will be back, and she will forever, of course, be an AUCian. Thank you, Lena, for everything.
Thank you, Amina, and thank you, Lena, also. Now, I'd like to welcome to the podium Dr. Stephen Salaita, Professor and Chair of the Department of English and Comparative Literature, who will offer a few words in gratitude to Professor Ferial Khazzoul, who joined AUC in 1979, and additionally, words of gratitude to Executive Assistant to the Chair, Ola Shenab, who joined AUC in 1992.
It's my pleasure and honor to be here to say a few words about Dr. Ferial and Ola. I'll start with Professor Khazzoul, and it's difficult to summarize what Ferial Khazzoul has meant to ECLT, not merely ECLT, but to HUSS, AUC, and the field of literary study in general. A distinguished scholar and teacher, Dr. Khazzoul has published across multiple genres and time periods and managed her courses with both rigor and compassion. Dr. Khazzoul mentored generations of students who are now scholars and teachers across 5 continents. She mentored generations of young faculty as well, within and beyond AUC. She helped see AUC through its major transitions over the past 4+ decades, always with an eye toward serving those most in need of help. Her influence is simply incalculable, and she is dearly missed in Cairo. A few words, it's my honor to provide a few words about Ola Shenab as well. And Ola served ECLT for over 2 decades with great dignity and distinction. There was no problem she couldn't solve, and she inevitably solved those problems with grace and humor. One could always find students gathered around her desk as she explained the intricacies of curriculum and bureaucracy at AUC. And Ola was something of a sage for new faculty. She devoted much of her time to helping newcomers learn the ins and outs of the job. She did so not merely from a sense of professional obligation, but because she cared deeply about others and wanted to see them do well in Egypt. Her work, therefore, always came with a sense of hospitality. That professionalism and hospitality helped to create a wonderful ongoing culture in ECLT, and Ola, she too is dearly missed. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Dr. Khazzoul and Ms. Shenab weren't able to join us today, but hopefully they can tune in. Thank you. I'd like to welcome to the podium now Leila Mamdouh, history student, perhaps a double major also, who will now offer a few words in gratitude to Professor Michael Reimer, who joined AUC in 1990.
What an honor. All right. I begin with gratitude and a chance to honor someone whose presence not only shaped the department, but so many people's lives and journeys. Dr. Michael Reimer taught at AUC for 36 years, beginning in a time of global turbulence and now departing amidst similar uncertainty. a symmetry that almost feels poetic in that sense, a quiet, full-circle moment that is not ominous, but instead deeply fitting, although this was as if this was always how the story was meant to unfold. His love for books was something he never kept to himself, but something he extended generously, creating deeply personal connections, and I truly only understood the weight of that when I realized that a book he gave me was not just a book, but a gesture filled with trust and care. Working with him these past few months brought me back to something I didn't even realize I was missing, pulling me away from the ease of digital research and PDFs and back into a slower, more intentional relationship with knowledge, to the point where I found myself in a bookstore many years again. Having taken multiple courses with him, worked with him beyond the classroom, and presented at Eureka twice under his supervision, and even being entrusted with books and primary sources from his personal collection is something I will never take lightly, especially because he carries all of it with such remarkable humility. His departure feels like a real loss for the history department, but what he has given me and others extends far beyond the classroom. He reignited my love for reading, he deepened my curiosity, and he awakened a historian in me to the point that I'm now pursuing a minor because of it. So, there is never such a thing as too much rhymer. His classes made you feel like you wanted to stay in there after time for hours and hours, and what he left in all of us will stay far beyond his retirement. Thank you, Dr. Reimer.
Thank you, Leila, and thank you, Mike. I'd now like to welcome to the podium Dina El-Bawab, psychology alumna, who will now offer a few words in gratitude to Professor Carrie Forden, who joined AUC in 2013.
Good afternoon. So I stand here today as one representative voice of many current and former students, faculty, and AUC community members who share one common experience: being influenced, supported, and transformed by Dr. Carrie Forden. For those of us who have collaborated closely with Dr. Forden, it is evident that she has not simply been a professor of community psychology. However, she has been a living example of its core values, including empowering others, respecting diversity, and also promoting a sense of community and well-being, as well as social justice. Throughout her journey at AUC, many of us, myself included, as a former student and now a mentee, witnessed how she consistently met her students and mentees where they were and gracefully guided them toward who they could become. She saw strengths where we saw doubt. She saw capabilities where we saw deficits. Especially in moments of uncertainty and struggle, whether academic, personal, or even collective, such as COVID, she actually helped us grow more resilient and capable. But not by pushing us, however, by walking alongside us, gently and safely, empowering us, believing in us, while being there when we needed guidance. She consistently demonstrated that professionalism, rigor, and competence do not require giving up our humanity. And that actually humility and empathy do not mean a lack of power or leadership, but maybe their highest forms. She also showed us that we can hold people with compassion while still standing up firmly when it comes to justice, dignity, or healthy boundaries when it matters. Although she has never commanded respect, she fully earned it. She has actually also never sought recognition. However, the legacy she left speaks for itself in the people and path she touched. We thank you wholeheartedly, Dr. Forden. While you are now embarking in a new chapter in your life, actually, your input will continue to live in all of us, in how we work, how we support one another and our community. So now, it's my distinct honor to welcome Dr. Yasmin Saleh, who is also another great professor and mentor, to accept the HUSS Award on behalf of Dr. Carrie Forden, as she couldn't be here today.
Thank you, Dina. Thank you, Yasmin, for filling in. And thank you, Carrie. Now, I'd like to welcome to the podium Dr. Noor Zaki, Assistant Professor in the Department of Psychology, who will offer a few words in tribute to Associate Professor of Practice Yasmin Saleh, who joined AUC in 2014.
When I was asked to say a few words about Dr. Yasmin, I realized how impossible it is to capture her impact in just 2 minutes. Because for so many of us, she was never simply a professor or a colleague. She was and continues to be a presence, a source of wisdom, warmth, guidance, and safety. More than 10 years ago, I first knew her as my professor. And now, all these years later, I have the privilege to be calling her a colleague and a very dear friend, and honestly, much more than that. She is someone whose influence does not end when a semester ends. She leaves a lasting imprint on people's lives. Her contributions to our department, especially to the MA program, have been extraordinary. She helped shape generations of highly qualified ethical therapists who are now carrying her influence into countless lives beyond this university. Her impact extends far beyond the walls of a classroom. And what always stands out about her is her passion, a genuine, unmistakable passion for teaching. Teaching for her was never just a job. It's something she deeply believes in and enjoys. As a supervisor and mentor, she creates an environment for her students where they feel seen, supported, challenged, and believed in. She is a secure base for her students, someone who gives them a sense of safety while encouraging them to grow. I think it's fair to say that generations of students have developed a very secure attachment to Dr. Yasmin. And honestly, how could they not? Her office, her classes, even the hallways around her carry a special spirit. Candy in her bag, air clay in her hands, laughter in the room, thought-provoking discussions, intellectual depth, and genuine joy. Her classes somehow managed to be immensely educational while also feeling deeply human and alive. Dr. Yasmin, thank you for the knowledge, mentorship, laughter, care, and extraordinary legacy you leave behind. You are deeply loved, and this department will truly never be the same without you. Thank you.
Thank you, Noor, and thank you again, Yasmin. I'd now like to welcome to the podium Khalid Salahuddin, psychology alumnus who will offer a few words in tribute to the Counseling Psychology Services Officer, Ms. Iman Shahata, who joined AUC in 1991. Khalid?
Good morning. There are people who do their jobs, and then there are people who transform the spaces they work in. Miss Iman is the latter. As the go-to person in the counseling center at HUSS, Miss Iman was the steady force behind everything that happened there. The invisible hand that kept the center not just functional, but also welcoming to anyone who stepped foot there. She built an environment where healing could happen right as you entered through the door. For those of us who came through as counseling students in training, like me, Miss Iman was something the curriculum never promised, but always delivered: a mother figure. She held space for our anxieties, our rookie mistakes, our growth with equal grace. She did not see us merely as interns filling a role, but as people growing into professionals. What makes Miss Iman truly amazing is her ability to empower. She trusted us with responsibility, guided us without hovering, and always knew when to encourage and when to push. The kind of guidance that doesn't come with any job description, but comes from a genuine investment in the people around you. She was also our confidant. Years after I graduated, I would not be able to set foot on this campus without making my way first through Omar Mohsen Gate to Miss Iman's office, just to stop by and say hello. Every time I would leave that conversation with a lighter step than the one that I walked in with. This is not a coincidence. That is Miss Iman. The AUC Psychology Department is better because of her. Each of us carries her warmth and belief into us as we work. Miss Iman, you made the work meaningful and the people doing it even better. Thank you for your service. Your impact will forever be cemented in this department's legacy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Khalid, and thank you, Iman. I'd now like to welcome to the podium Dr. Ian Morrison, Chair of the Department of Sociology, Anthropology, and Egyptology, who will now offer a few words in tribute to Executive Assistant to the Chair, Ms. Dalia Idris, who joined AUC in 1999.
I'm very happy to have the opportunity to say a few words about Dalia. My connection to Dalia is just as long as my connection to AUC. Prior to even applying for a position here, it was Dalia who answered my questions about the job ad. She welcomed me to the office and to my department on the very first day and helped me greatly with my adjustment to AUC in Cairo. But what I really feel indebted to Dalia about is the assistance she provided me when I became a new chair, just months into the pandemic, while I was stuck in Canada. Dalia's important role in the department far outdates my time at AUC. Like many of the staff at AUC, Dalia is an AUC alumna. She has worked in the department under its various different names and iterations since 1999, moving from the role of departmental assistant to administrative assistant and finally to executive assistant to the chair. Upon receiving notice that Dalia would be stepping down, one of our current faculty members reminisced fondly about Dalia's support for her during her undergraduate years, remembering a conversation with Dalia about the then new technology of a USB stick that would relieve the work of preserving floppy disks. Dalia then has been a companion on a journey, not only as the executive assistant to the chair performing administrative tasks, supporting me and previous chairs, and often holding the department together single-handedly. She also grew with the department, and the department grew with her presence. Dalia was ever present, always efficient, organized, with an unfailing good humor, kindness to students, a love of animals, and it has to be said, a fine taste in jewelry. Myself, my colleagues, and the cleaning staff are all very grateful for all she did for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian, and thank you, Dalia. I'm learning a lot about people, jewelry, candy, so on and so forth. So now to the student awards. The first award we will present to our students is the Atorki Award for Ethnographic Writing. This award was established in loving memory of the parents and brother of Professor of Anthropology, Dr. Soraya Atorki, and it seeks to recognize outstanding undergraduate research that meets the expectations of publishable work and that will increase student interest in the discipline of anthropology. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Hanan Saba of the Anthropology program, who will present the winner.
Thank you very much. It's truly, truly an honor to see our students receiving this award. The first award goes to Muhammad Khalid Hassan in the department only known as Hassan, and who wrote his paper on the AIDS cosmos, bodies, networks, and machinery of exclusion in Egypt. Hassan, you produced an excellent piece of research, and if we don't see it published, you will pay for it. Strong analysis and the effective use of diverse methods. The paper's political engagement and historical depth are the key of its strength. Hassan paid particular attention to the ethical and political nuances of his research, which has been a cornerstone of all his engagements over 4 years with us in this program. As Soraya Atorki said, and she was part of the committee, and she still called him Hassan. She was not on the Muhammad, sorry, not Hassan. Muhammad actually has shown the committee that distinction in research is developed through patience, persistence, and the cultivation of excellence through a combination of intellectual curiosity and high academic accomplishment. You did that and much more. Thank you. And this year, because we had an amazing pool of candidates for the Turkey Award, the tie was to Layla Ibrahim, who wrote about the microbuses, a political organism, navigating spaces of contestations throughout Cairo. So if you haven't ridden the microbus, read the paper and you will understand what it means. Layla done compelling ethnography on Cairo microbuses, combining strong writing, analysis, and ethnographic engagement. She excelled in her integration of theory and multimodal approaches to ethnography, the balance of analysis and ethnographic detail, and an eloquence in writing that keeps the reader fully immersed in the details of the microbus's world. Layla has a sharp eye and ear for ethnographic details, which brings her ethnography to life to the reader as if one is actually riding a microbus. Thank you, Layla.
Layla, I guess, can't join us today, but thank you, Hanan, for that presentation. And now for the awards from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. Today we honor 15 undergraduates and 13 graduate students. If you do the math, you can kind of figure out how much time they collectively represent. I calculate it's well over 100 years of time, assuming the graduate students are like me and spent a long time here. Anyway, students who have made exceptional contributions in terms of academic performance and community service, and who have demonstrated outstanding leadership qualities in co-curricular activities. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Atta Gabriel, who will read the names of today's honorees.
Thank you, Dean Malloy. It's my pleasure to introduce the recipients of the Best Students Awards, and I'll start with the Teaching Arabic as a Foreign Language Master's Program, منار أحمد شبايك. مبروك يا منار. مبروك يا منار. ألف مبروك. From the Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages Master's Program, أسماء محمد بدوي. مبروك أسماء. From the Educational Leadership Master's Program, Bana Wael Lalul. From the International and Comparative Education Master's Program, Aviswa Francis Niraniri. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. From the Arabic Studies Master's Program, Ahmed Muhammad Tantawi. From the Graphic Design BA Program, Maya Ahmed Al-Agizi. Again, from the Graphic Design BA Program, Noura Rafi Kaisar Hanna. From the Theater BA Program, Mariam Ashraf Zaki. From the Music BA Program, Hassan Ashraf Muntasir. From the Film BA Program, Malak Amr Atif. From the Visual Arts BA Program, Nada Ahmed Ramli. From the English and Comparative Literature MA Program, Noreen Wael Saqr. From the English and Comparative Literature BA Program, Alia Khalid Madi. From the History BA Program, Amina Ahmed Qurashi. From the Philosophy MA Program, Rasha Asam Hassanin. From the Philosophy BA Program, Madalina Gelka. From the Political Science MA Joint Program with the University of Tübingen, Rafi Mutawa. Not here? Okay. From the Political Science MA Program, Noor Omar Muhammad. From the Political Science BA Program, Marwan Tariq Shawara. From the Political Science BA Program, Sajid Amr Farouk Ahmed. From the Community Psychology MA Program, Mahmoud Anwar Farid. Not here? Okay. From the Counseling Psychology MA Program, Lydia Ihab Wasif. From the Psychology BA program, Yahya Muhammad Salam. From the Psychology BA program, Hadil Hatem Telbar. From the from the Sociology Anthropology MA program, Ala Mabrouk. From the Anthropology BA program, Yusr Alawi. From the Sociology BA program, Karima Salim. From the Gender and Women's Studies MA program, Hana Muhammad Khairi. Thank you very much.
Once again, congratulations to all our award recipients. We would like also to give a special recognition to the families and friends who supported these students throughout their time at AUC. Thank you for your encouragement and sacrifice, which helps to make their achievements possible. So I think you deserve a hand. Again, many thanks to all our colleagues who were honored today, faculty and staff members alike, for their service and dedication. And of course, congratulations to our exceptional students and to their families. Our students, staff, and faculty have all played important roles in contributing to our diverse disciplines and to the intellectual and creative life in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. Follow your passion, but we've heard a lot today about transformation. So transform the world. We're all proud of you, and we look forward to your great success. Remember, this is the beginning of what we hope will be an exciting and rewarding journey where you can make a difference in the world and make AUC proud. Thank you very much.
And before he can get away with it, I know he doesn't want a speech, but we have another person who is retiring and leaving AUC, and along with the spirit of transformation, has truly transformed the place, and that is Dean Malloy. So we're not forcing a silver plate on him or a speech, but we need to congratulate him, wish him very well, and thank him for guiding us, because it is the role of a dean, students often don't know this, who sets the intention of the school and who makes a lot of really difficult decisions, but always in the best interest of what the student experience can be. And he's done a phenomenal job. You're really going to be missed, John. Thank you. And now,
I won't give a speech, but really I couldn't have done it without all of you. So I thank you.
now we can do the photo. Now we'd love to invite the students who have been recipients and the faculty who are in the audience onto the stage. We're going to attempt to take a group photo, and I think it would be nice if we used the row of chairs that is always there, already there, and then people standing behind the row, and then maybe a row in front if anyone is energetic and young and spry and feels they can kneel. So we'd like to invite students and faculty, staff who are retiring or leaving us onto the stage for a group photo. Thank you.
Everybody?
أسرع.
Thank you.